Alright, there was a big patch yesterday, which I think is awfully ridiculous considering that the season only has a couple of days left. Let's see how much I've lost today. 76. Okay, so that's not bad. We can deal with that. But there's 3 days left, and they just went to town on changes. So I'm just going to briefly go through these, just in case somebody didn't notice. Which most of you, I imagine, you probably did. So, the biggest change is the fact that there's more A ISOs. And a lot of these are stupid. So, this one makes debuff actions. They make it so you can't remove debuffs anymore. That's insane. This one applies despair on debuff actions. That's insane. Protects grant healing when you attack, so this would be good for maybe Colossus, sort of, maybe Thing, probably more Thing than anybody else. Melee attacks apply flanked. That's actually pretty strong when you think about it. And I think that's all the A ISOs. There have been some changes to E ISOs. Just give me 1 second. So, Relentless has a chance to resist stuns now. It's no longer a guarantee. And these ones are back on sale, so if you wanted to get more of these, now would be the time to do it. Yeah. Sale price is pretty good. It might be worth getting a couple of these, because those are probably the main ones people want, until everyone starts running running Despair on Kuurth or something. But this is pretty much the team I'm running now. So, Shock Foil is on both of these two, and then he's got this to take half damage from electricity, because I just don't want to blow up to electricity. And that's pretty much all it is. Anything else, honestly, I'm not really having too much of a problem with. So, here, it looks like we just want to wipe out the agent. Because now that we're in Adamantium, this is the big leagues. And this doesn't really matter, because I'll still get the Rune of Ruin. That's all I really want. And Reflect still doesn't work right against counters and follow-ups, but that's fine, I guess, because that'd be a little too OP. It's already kind of silly as it is. Alright. I think only he can be affected by that right now. Both of these two are immune to Poison and Psychic and Fear. Everyone's immune to Fear, because we just don't want to deal with... Every team's going to have Kuurth almost now. Let's just be real. So, oh. The biggest change, because you're probably wondering why I'm running Null and Kuurth. It is because, well, you can't even see Magic Warding on me because I don't have it. I took it off because now it's pointless. Let me see if he has it. He does not. Well, now it reduces the damage of magic by half still. But it just removes 1 magic debuff per turn. And nothing that seems to be unremovable gets removed. So, that's a major change. So now meteors, obviously, are going to be ridiculous again, because there's nothing you can do to stop it. And targeted the only person who could actually get hit by that, because he can still be, yeah, controlled. That sucks. Let's see if we can just punch it to death. There we go. Yeah, he's taking half damage from meteors because he takes half damage from everything. Alright. We'll just go ahead and let him do that. He's fine. So she should be pretty much dead on the next turn, because she's going to take so much meteor damage, it's going to be crazy. I think I can hit her and be okay. Except she has... oh. Where did I get that from? What in the hell applies Hex? You know what? That's part of a, it's part of a, AISO. I don't think I have that one. I tried to get it. Hopefully they put it on sale or something eventually. I'll at least get one. Alright. Stamina's too low. Yeah, this is pretty much his last turn. Wow, he's repeatedly applying Hexed. That's actually pretty lame. But we'll Fatal Blow and then that's it. But yeah, you're gonna see a lot of worthies, and I mean a lot. Almost every fight I remember seeing had worthies in it. And there's really... now, it's almost like there's no reason not to run them. They kind of messed up, because... seriously, why would you pick somebody who's not a worthy now? Because everyone's going to probably be running... you know... everyone should be running Kuurth, because I just updated the tier list again yesterday because of the patch. And, you know, as a joke, I put Kuurth in an extra tier above her previous tier, because it's just like, these changes make her so much more godlike than she ever needed to be. It's ridiculous. Like, she's just on her own planet. Like, she's unaffected by Dark Energy Blades. She can now apply Despair or Endemic to entire teams. I mean, like, there's really just... why do you have two Scrappers? There's really just no disadvantage to her. I mean, seriously, why wouldn't you pick her? I can't come up with a single reason why you wouldn't. Oh yeah, I have Mystic. I was like, wasn't I just hit by a Grace Note? One thing I considered doing was giving her the bleed resistance and him the poison resistance, so they would both just be like immune to the same things. But I think that's a little bit excessive. And I think he's immune to bleeds too. Yeah. Bleeds, poison, fear, psychic. You know, everything. Alright, way to stop a stealthy attack. That's actually painful. But the one that they really need to take out is him, and not her, so... I can just make her not do anything, but... alright, that's his 2 past the bars. He doesn't get any more. And this will be it. Easy. Oh, he can't even be feared. I forgot about that. He's the man without fear. The blind guy. Yeah, actually, well, you'll probably see it uploaded. I'm going to just upload 2 at a time. Alright, so I'm not quite sure why you would run a defensive setup with Spitfire. That's rather confusing. Spitfire is more of a offensive setup person. But we are just gonna hit the agent because I don't want to use all my other magic things until he goes. So we're gonna hold on to him. Alright, only guy on the team who could be mind controlled was just mind control. I'm sure most of you have seen how Grit and the Bruiser Elite work really stupid together. Playdom claims that that's fine, apparently, according to the forum. So, if they say that's fine to full heal on attack, then I'm just gonna do it. Sorry. I mean, they're pretty much just decided that everything that's lame is gonna be okay. Like, Kuurth having all the advantages in the world, oh, that's okay. It's okay to now be able to apply Despair on something that can't be removed. Like, it's pretty much... She has a skill that just applies things that just bypass shields. And for some reason, this game has been acting really funny recently. I'm going to reduce the quality. But it's just been freezing a lot. And... yesterday I had a video with Electro where I think I played like 6 or 7 games with him with no freezing, and then all of a sudden yesterday, after this patch, the game has been freezing every time. So I don't know why that's happening. I don't have any explanation. But it's pretty annoying because I do like Electro, he's fun. Alright, so I'm just gonna chill. There's no need for him to do anything. Yeah. This is weird. Because this stuff has only been happening in this patch. I don't know what it's doing or what it's thinking about. Apparently it's thinking really hard, whatever it is. He really can't attack anyone else, so... actually, I might want to get her to chill. She's bleeding pretty bad. And that should be it for Beast on the next turn. Wow. You know, it was kind of fine a moment ago. Like, yesterday it wasn't freezing this often. I don't know what's going on. But hopefully they address that before the season ends, because that's going to make the last couple of days really difficult. Alright, well, she's dead. Yeah, that's really doing a little bit of nothing, but that's enough to kill her. But they're all dead too, so that's fine. So we got 2 more. And collect. Get a 2-star in mission 1. You know, I don't like the the mission that much because it was, you know, you're kind of locked into who you use. So it's kind of hard to get bonuses, and with no agent, I really struggled on the boss fight. Like, I didn't lose, but I lost like 2 characters, and I just had I think I just had Victor left alive. Okay, so this team pretty much can't beat me. And this knife, I see a lot of people carrying that. So that's apparently bugged too. Alright, so that's not too bad. Like, Beta Ray Bill and Victor are pretty much not going to beat this team. Like, this is the team I've really struggled with the most. Because Beta Ray Bill, whenever he did his big lightning skill, he would proc the static like 4 times. You know, if you have the E-ISO, and that would just disintegrate your team like in 1 turn. Like, you'd lose like half your health. And I was just like, you know what? I think I've had enough of that. I'm just gonna totally counterplay that now. We're just gonna wait. Oh, you are despaired. I could have just swung at you. So he is gone after this. Oh, my circuits are fried. Yeah, you see, that doesn't even really hurt. And without the static, you don't really have to be terribly concerned with anything that's going on here. Like, my agent can be affected by static, but he had Mystic on the first turn, so he didn't even get it then. And that's it. Alright, so 1 more. I really hope I 2-star the Spec Ops on the first shot, because if you don't, it's honestly really annoying. Hopefully they readjusted the amount of experience you needed, considering you don't really get too much of a choice in your setup. Yeah, I'm starting to see him in a lot of teams. And I can see kind of why. I just don't... I don't feel like he's like mandatory, but he is good. He's not hurt, you know. No one's gonna be Kuurth, because if they make anybody else that stupid, then they're just retarded. There's just no excuse for making somebody just that blatantly stupid. I mean, you can't just make someone immune to nearly everything in the game and just be like, yeah, that's fine. Like, I don't understand how you can come to that conclusion. No, that doesn't even work on me. That's poison. What are you doing? What do you got? Frostbound. Oh. Well, you're possessed. Because you're lame. You can still be affected by that stuff. Nope. None of that crazy stuff. probably the best thing about having despair, is that they just can't use light fantastic anymore and stuff like that. Those skills are annoying. Nope, can't do that either. Let's see. Get my scrapper bonus. And I do want to take out Beast first. Just because I hate the fact that he, Oh, I actually can't. Oh well. I hate the fact that he's got, that dot damage resistance. Just makes things take a little longer. But now I think this is pretty much it, because everyone's just going to die in their next turn. He might survive, but he ain't going to survive too long. Not by himself. I pretty much got like a really good turn order this time. Gotta keep an eye on the time, because I actually gotta go to work in about 30 minutes. And the armory, well, not armory items, because they're actually legit items, but the armory, the items that they have are like 21k a piece. You know, attack and defense that you can throw in your armory. So I was considering getting those, because a lot of my defensive armory is just old. I mean, really old. I haven't adjusted it in a long time. And I don't really feel like spending the gold on that armory. So I'll probably just replace the whole thing. Well, I don't really want those anymore, so. But alright, 1750, and I'll work on getting up to a couple of thousand so I don't have to try too hard in the last day, because that's not really something you want to do. Like, generally you want to make sure last day you can just chill and not even play. Like, that's the best way of going about it. Unless you're like one of those guys who's just, oh, whoops, trying to get high scores and stuff like that. Like, I think my highest was 2835, and that was when Null first, I guess in a sense, got discovered. And he was out of control. Like, he clearly was not right. There's just no getting around that. Like, he had just too much. It was pretty much like he is now. I mean, meteors, they would go on you and you would just blow up, and you had no counterplay. And once again, we're in that same scenario where there's no counterplay. So I really feel like he's just going to fly off the handle again. And to me, that's a problem. I'm not sure if it's a problem to play them or not, because they don't really seem to care. Because they knew that's what really made him fly off the charts. I actually moved him back up to S tier because of that. Because if he's got his meteors back, well, that's what made him top tier to begin with. It's just the meteors. It wasn't anything else. Just want to have some spiders. I'm not really sure what gives you the best bonuses here. I should probably look. But I'm already in the last battle, so it's not going to make too much of a difference at this point. Oh yeah, you can see from one of my notifications. I moved Damon Hellstrom up to A tier. Since he's got a couple of magic properties that are kind of useful. But right now he's so common that he would once again just shut out all the magic type people from being able to PvP. So they're still out of the picture, despite magic warding being nerfed, just for a different reason. And I was told to mess with Ghost Rider. I didn't do it. Because I was kind of waiting for suggestions, so I guess I'll get my suggestions for what I can do with him. Because I don't have his new E-ISO, but I have his A-ISO and his first E-ISO. Come on. Oh my goodness. I'm going to have to do this mission again. That really sucks. Well, guess that's it for me for now, because I've got to get ready to go to work. So, pretty much, I guess just abuse what's in the game right now for PvP. I mean, you can just run Grit and Bruiser Elite, and you can run... Don't run Electro, because he'll freeze your game. That really sucks, because he's so good and so fun to play with, but... doesn't work. But just run Kuurth again. I mean, it's not like you don't want to anyways. You want to win, right? So just do it.